recording rather. It is November 12th. Nicole and Yoga Sound Healing Journey. My name's Nicole Fonovich, and I'm here for you today to guide a sound healing meditation. And so this is considered one of those stillness practices. And it is one of my absolute favorite practices because it doesn't involve yoga, the traditional forms of yoga, which most people relate to bending like a pretzel, which is not true. So I have a degenerative disc disease. It's something that I was born with, and during times when I've been unable to move or I've struggled with meditation, I've gravitated to sound healing. And sound healing is not what it sounds like, funny enough. It is actually a vibrational healing journey or experience. And because our bodies are made up predominantly of water, what happens is these beautiful vibrations, sometimes they don't necessarily sound beautiful to the ear, but these vibrations penetrate the body because it's made up of water, and it pushes toxins out of us. And it also helps push any kind of emotions that are stuck inside of us, which is very common. When an event happens, maybe something tragic event, maybe something really sad, anything that happens in our lives, if we don't fully process those feelings, what happens and maybe, we don't have the time to process those feelings. They just get shoved to the side because something else is more important. So this is just a very common thing to have happen. What happens to those emotions is they get stored in the body. They just are waiting for you to have time finally to process it. And so what I love about this process or these modalities specifically is it helps process all of those emotions that are just dormant or stuck inside of our bodies. And during meditations, they often are released, and they could feel like an energetic flick of the hand or a foot or a little twitch somewhere. Or it could be the emotion that was stuck that arises and is coming to go, which is a beautiful release and experience. So this is one of the best forms of mental health care. It doesn't matter what socioeconomic status you are in. Meditation and sound healing is a tool that we all could use and embrace. And of course, best if done rotating it into your schedule, because the full benefits are received after 8 weeks of continuous practice. So welcome those that are joining us on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. I'm Nicole with Nicole and Yoga, and I'm here today to guide a meditation, a journey of vibrational healing, not about the sound. It is best done lying down if you have access to that. Us being in quarantine nowadays, we have access to our comfortable beds, perhaps a couch, even the floor, as long as there's padding underneath. It's really helpful. If you have a blanket, I recommend having one to cover up, because our blood pressure tends to drop, which is a great thing during a meditation. And also, if you have a scarf or an eye pillow, allowing that to be covered, it allows the senses to go within, which is a really powerful experience. I want to just mention Nicole and Yoga is who sponsors these events, and we are a team of holistic practitioners and healers, and we work with clients one-on-one throughout the Valley and the United States, doing telehealth appointments or in-person appointments if you're local. Things like spiritual coaching, hypnotherapy, Reiki, craniosacral work, reflexology, life coaching, holistic nutrition, these beautiful holistic modalities that our experts have been trained in for so many years, and are so excited to be able to work with people that need them. And I just want to mention, if you're interested, check out our website for a list of all the different things we offer, including yoga and meditation. So I hope that allowed you to gather all of the materials that I had recommended, which is going to be a blanket to cover up, an eye mask, and get yourself situated in a very comfy, cozy spot. I'm going to add one additional upgrade to the experience. If you happen to have the YouTube app, you could go ahead and stream this on your television at home, which is a really cool experience because it amplifies the sound. So those of you that are watching it from your phone, you could go ahead and use the YouTube app. If not this time, another time. Which reminds me, all of our classes, we have videoed over 100 classes now since quarantine. They are all stored as a team, and they are all stored on the Nicole and Yoga Facebook page under videos. We have a whole bunch of them on our YouTube channel as well, but we started that process about halfway through. And same thing with Instagram stories. We have about half of those on Instagram. Started that platform halfway through quarantine. With that being said, we recommend utilizing our page as a resource for you. We have kids yoga. We have yin yoga. We have kids meditation. We have gong baths. We have sound healings. We have guided sleeping meditations, the Amrit Yoga, Yoga Nidra, which is just absolutely beautiful. So what else do we have? Special events but from all of our practitioners. This week we're going to have, I apologize, moving forward, we're going to have the first week of December, Donna Lewin, and she's going to be talking about I Chi on Thursday at 12 to 12:30 Mountain Time. And 2 weeks from then, we also are going to have a special guest, Wendy Casanova, and she is going to be talking about explaining hypnotherapy, which is one of our beautiful modalities offered here. So our practitioners throughout the months have done little videos of what it is that they do. So if you're interested, those are also available on the Nicole and Yoga Facebook page. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get to a very comfy, cozy position. You could also, if you don't have access to lying down, do this seated upright in a chair with both feet on the ground. Allow any outside distractions to drive you deeper within. So acknowledge the distraction. Don't hang on to it. Don't make a story up about it. Just acknowledge it and let it go. Things like garbage trucks and dogs barking in the distance, and maybe an air conditioning, or this time of year, a heater vent going on, unless you live in Arizona. So these kinds of things often distract us, but even more so sometimes could be our thoughts, because when we finally lay down and get still and become quiet, all of these thoughts that have been dormant for a while just start bubbling to the surface. And what happens is the thoughts are going to try to take over. So acknowledge the thought. Once again, don't make a story up about it. Release it. It's very similar to the outside distractions. The internal distractions do the same thing with. And eventually the mind gives up, because it's not going to, if you keep releasing the thoughts, it's not going to hijack the process. And if you find yourself thinking, you could also come back to the breath, specifically, really paying attention to that breath out. So lying down in that very comfortable position, legs apart, not crossed if you're lying down as well. Your arms could be at your sides. And if you're just seated, your hands could be resting on your lap. And very gently, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and close your eyes. Relax into the ankle joints. And begin to feel the back body melting into the ground beneath. Let's go ahead and take a big breath in and exhale with a deep sigh. Again, let's take a big breath in. Hold at the top. And exhale with a full sigh. Feeling tension begin to melt away. One more time. Deep breath in. Hold at the top. And with an audible sigh, release fully. Letting it all go. Letting it all out. Till there's nothing left. Feel yourself descending down into the stillness beneath. Let go. And let go even more. Very slowly coming back to the body. Bring your awareness back to the body. Long, smooth inhalations through the nose. Long, smooth exhalations from the nose. Gently bringing your awareness back to your breath. Feel your body resting on the floor, supporting you. When you're ready, taking your time, you could gently start to wiggle your fingers and toes as if waking from a restful, deep sleep. Be breathing deeply. When you're ready, you could take a bend into your knees, hugging them to your chest, rolling a little bit, and then gently turning to your right side into that fetal position. I want you to think about love, holding some love in your heart today. Not only for yourself, but for those that you love dearly. Maybe some that need some love, some extra love sent to them. Lalita Devi Parashakti Sundari Namaste 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 Namo Namaha. Using the strength of your arms, you could go ahead and bring yourself up to that very comfortable seated position that we started in today. You could go ahead and bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. I wish you a fabulous week ahead. Make sure to drink lots of water. And the process could work for up to 72 hours afterwards. So if you have any releases, any emotions that arise, just know that they're there to be released. If you don't have any such thing, please, I invite you to come back for more. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day from my heart to yours.